how much thought should go behind that, like your career choice in terms of your kids, and versus the money as well, because you're also trying to have the money, you're also trying
to make a good future for your kids.
I never really thought about it like that, bro. Like imagine your kid is like growing up to like where like they have everything. Sometimes like they don't understand like where things like come from. And they don't appreciate that because they never really lacked anything. I never really like thought about it like that. Also with that security shit I just said right now. My kids, you guys gotta have security, but hey, they're gonna stay far a bit, yeah.
Yeah, no, but we should. Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. Cause think about it. When as a rapper, one day you're Drake status, your son is born into this fame that he didn't ask for, and that he doesn't have the option to have a normal childhood like you. So why aren't you considering that?
I'm saying I never really thought about it like that.
You should think about it. We should definitely consider these things,
It should be considered for sure.
At the end of the day, it's like it's your responsibility to make sure that your child becomes a functional adult in society, right? Because that's your child. So if you're gonna change their childhood, and then next thing they're doing Jeffrey Epstein stuff when they're older, and you don't understand, but they just never had a childhood.
That
was normal. You feel?
Yeah, sure.
And it's crazy because those formative years, they build who you are. They build a lot of how you see the world, this and that. Which is very important. They don't get entitled.
Sure.
And I believe, Mina, if like when that time comes, I'm rich, not my kids. Yeah, for sure. Them niggas will get the basic needs, whatever. But I just wish that my kids have the same drive as me, so that I don't have to necessarily force them and take extra measures. They must also want to be great in their own way. And once you get that, then it's super perfect. Even if your kid is like, my kid is like to me, I want to be the best sports car driver in the world. I'd be so happy because they're passionate and
they want to do something.
You feel they're not just comfortable in where they are, because then I would have to take the measures to be like, okay, since you are too comfortable, we're cutting this. You feel? Because Also, if you had everything, you'd be super spoiled. You'd be a snob. I wouldn't be talking to you right now, right?
Most probably.
Bro, like, no one likes a snob. That's the problem.
Yeah,
even from a young age, like no one. There was when I used to be a kid, right? But back then there was a kid called Joseph, right?
Yeah.
He used to live here, and I think he still lives here, but he's a lot older now, whatever. But I remember this one moment, my brother and I were visiting him at his house, and he was a snob. That kid was a snob. Like, his parents got him everything for sure. Like, he got a bicycle, he had these toy Ferrari cars, right? And he wouldn't let me play with them. I was there. He invited my brother. So my brother brought me as well. Yeah. So he's like, no, you are not going to play with
the toys.
With the toys. Your brother can play with the toys. Oh, my brother. My brother literally whooped his ass that same day.
That's sick.
Yeah, because no one likes a snob.
Nobody does, yeah.
No one likes a snob. Even from a young age, we all know when you're a snob, you'll just get outcasted, because we don't want Lumtana Law when you are losing the game, Manju Tati Pola ngobi pole lako.
Sure,
we don't want that.
That's terrible.
You feel?
That's terrible.
Yeah, now you're ruining the fun for everyone else just because it's your shit.
Yeah.
And if it happens that you grow up with that mentality, with that personality, for sure you'll never be liked your whole life, bruv, because you won't change it.
And that's the thing. Your network is your net worth at the end of the day. It's like you can be as rich as you can, but money goes. Money goes. One day you're gonna need that one person who's gonna be there. And trust me, they will remember when you were a snob to them.
Sure.
Look at me, I'm remembering childhood things because that was anytime I hear Joseph or whatever, that's my only memory of him. You feel?
Snobby.
Is the snob guy who didn't want to let me play with his Ferrari cars.
Just imagine your whole life trouble.
That's crazy.
Bro, yeah, but yeah, no. Snobs, guys, snobs. Hey, it's so bad. It's so bad.
It's crazy.
But then, you know, sometimes there are downside and upsides.
Yeah.
You know, I can hear you saying that if it happens that your time reaches that your child will be, you will be the one who's rich, not your child. Right?
Yeah.
But then at some point, bruv, whenever you're rich, you have so many eyes on you, right? Then at some point, these people do it for security. They don't do it just to spoil kids or I'm taking my kid to school with the bodyguards. It's all security because at some point, people want to just mess up with you. And at some point, if they can't get you,
kids.
they'll get you with your kids and all that.
That's true.
So yeah, it all comes with money. And it all comes with fame too.
With fame.
Yeah, and
With
whatever.
fame.
I think at some point, whatever you wanna do, whatever you wanna teach your kids, however you wanna teach your kids, what you wanna teach your kids, you can just put lessons in the house. You might be rich as you're saying that you are the one who's rich. They are not.
not
You can
rich.
tell them in the house that okay, sure, you're not rich. I am the one. This is what this is how it happens. This is how I'm teaching you how to make your own
How
thing.
to be rich yourself.
Yeah, sure. This is how I'm
Yeah.
teaching you how to be your own thing, right? And there are some people who believe in generational wealth. You understand?
I was about to say that.
Yeah, sure.
Like, yeah.
Believing
but
in that.
There's a thing they say the first generation starts it, the second generation enlarges it, then the third generation destroys it.
Yeah, sure. There is.
Yeah. So
There is.
you just it's difficult now because now you must instill your values
Yeah, sure.
so much to your kid that you make sure Guti he instills them to your grandchild.
It happens.
Bro,
The cycle is you
it-
just
Keep on going.
keep on
maybe
moving.
shadow secluding them. That's why rich people most of the times are secluded to their they are sheltered to
Sure.
a certain extent, you know. It's like once you don't get exposed to this, then you won't know about this and ruin this.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's like rich people won't send their kids to a public school because in a public school they get to smoke, they get to get into all these bad things.
Weird
they get
discipline is
the
less.
discipline is
Yeah,
you feel.
yeah, sure.
So it's like you could learn those things and squander the family well.
You're right. Yeah,
You know.
you're very right. And yeah, at some point, some things you're not exposed to are again into your safety because you can't do something you don't know for sure. You can't ruin something with something that you know that's been building everything unless you get I think at least new information
Yeah.
that's not aligned to the purpose of the family, the purpose of the family moving on. Actually, that's what I'm thinking for sure.
Yeah, no.
Nah,
But Roddy, you wanted to say?
nah. I'm thinking about something. I was thinking about Mbora when I was talking about this whole security shit.
Why don't-
Yeah,
Mbora
man.
kidnapped his children, dog.